And I also tagged this with, we're going to reduce your cost to own and increase your resale value. What was I talking about? Reduce your cost to own and increase the resale value, which, by the way, you couple those two together and that reduces the overall investment for the customer, which is what a customer should be thinking about when they buy a vehicle, new or used. They should be looking at the overall investment. But customers focus on one thing, and what's that? Payment. Well, payment or price. Okay, why do they do that? It's because they don't know what they're doing. It's the only thing they know to focus on. But a smart customer or a smart salesperson will help the customer focus on what they should focus on, and that's the big picture. That's the total investment. Okay? How can I, if I buy a Motor Trend certified vehicle, how can my cost to own be potentially reduced? This is not even a hard question.
You keep a new program.
Thank you, David. Thank you, David. 100 people today are going to get a ding or a dent. Okay? Probably 10,000 people are, but 100 people, let's just use 100. They're going to park their car at church. They're going to park their car at a restaurant, a bar, a shopping center. They're going to come out and someone is going to have dinged or dented their vehicle. What are those people going to do?
Ignore it.
99.8% of them are going to ignore it. First of all, they're going to cuss. Okay? They're going to get angry. And then they're going to get over it. And then they're going to ignore it. So, if that's the case, and I tell my customer I'm going to give them 6 months of paintless dent repair, how much value have I just created?
Some.
If nobody, 0.2% of the population has ever paid for a paintless dent repair. Okay? Nobody gets these things fixed. Nobody knows even how much they are. How much does it cost to get a ding or dent fixed the size of a dime that can be fixed using the paintless dent repair process at retail? Say again?
Couple hundred.
No.
$75.
75 is much closer. In Atlanta, it's going to be 50 to 60 bucks. 75 if it's a little bit bigger. If it's credit card size, it might be $150, which is about as big as a ding or dent can be fixed using the paintless dent repair process. If that's not a good point, it's a great point. It's a great point. It's time and money. Now, 100 people got the ding or dent today. As Martin pointed out, they all ignored it after they cussed. But they're going to pay for those dings and dents, aren't they?
Some of them. The trading value goes down.
Whether they trade it to us, anybody else, or sell it outright.
Right.
Okay? What percentage of the customers do you think know that?
1%.
I think 1% is probably pretty correct. Okay? How many times has a customer come up to you and said, hey, look, I've got a trade in here. It's got 13 dings and dents. I know they're about 50 bucks a piece, so I'm already assuming that you're going to knock 750 bucks off the value of my trade-in. That would be never? That would be never. So the customer's going to pay for the dings and dents. So if you just tell your customer they're going to get paintless dent repair, you have not created any value. I was at a restaurant last night. There was a hostess there with a microphone. Had I commandeered the microphone and had I made this announcement, my name is Steve Richards. If you'll come up and give me your name and your email address, I'll give you 6 months of paintless dent repair. How many people do you think would have gotten up out of their seats?
100%.
No, none of them would have gotten up. Because they don't know what it is. They don't know what it is. All right? I mean, next time, go, next time you're out with some of your friends who aren't in the car business, say, hey, what's paintless dent repair? They're not going to know what, they could guess. It's fixing a dent without painting it. Yeah. What good does it do you? They're not going to know. They're not going to know that it reduces their cost of ownership because they don't have to pay for a ding or dent. And it's got the potential to increase the value of their vehicle. If Mel and I trade a car in today, same year, same make, same model, same trim level, same miles, and Mel's vehicle has fewer dings and dents than mine, which one's worth more? Mel's is worth more. Okay? This is what it takes to create value in paintless dent repair.